Hi everyone, so today we'll be going over an example of designing a rectangular concrete column. Let's open this up. And then say we're looking to design a square column in the middle of a structure. So let's say we know that we're constrained by 20 by 20 inches. Let's leave the concrete strength and the end restraints and curvature type as default. The column height is about maybe 16 feet, so larger, it's a higher story to story length, and then let's enter the loads for a column. So we know it's a concentrically loaded column, and doesn't have any applied moment loads. We know it has 120 kips of dead load and 100 kips of live load, and we'll let the load combinations consider that. So these are unfactored loads, and because it's concentric, we don't need to add any eccentricity or bending about the column. And then in member properties, so we'll see all the member properties, and we'll do ClearCalcs will do all the calculation. So we'll see that actually we're at 33% governing, and maybe this column is actually slightly too large. And we can reduce the column size to maybe half of that, 3/4 to each, so that we know it's square. Even then, that's quite too large. So if we set it at 10 inches, we see that we do all these checks, but we're failing in not enough spacing for the rebars. So let's go iterate on our rebars to make sure that there's enough cover and spacing. So number 9 bars for 10 inch by 10 inch column is quite large. Let's start with number 4s. And we probably don't need, well now, and given the capacity, so it looks like we do want at least 8. We'll see if more than 8 would help us, or we can alternatively try to increase our rebar size. So instead of number 4s, we can try number 5s, and note that so there's not enough spacing. So it looks like that this column needs to be at least a 12 by 12, and now we have a more optimized utilization of this column. So for this 16 feet tall column, we want a 12 by 12 concrete with four number 5s at the top and 4 number 5s at the bottom. And as well, we want number 3s at 10 inches for our ties. And that would be the ties that come into and out of the page to confine these bars. And that's how you design a rectangular concrete column in ClearCalcs.